DanganRonpa.
And welcome back to more DanganRonpa 2. Goodbye Despair. Last episode, someone killed Byakuya. Quite literally, someone killed Byakuya, so now we are currently investigating his death, and I've yet to make a Sherlock Holmes joke. I caught the urge. Now then, I guess best investigate under the table. Under this very table, Byakuya was. First I should investigate on top of the table. Well, the only thing on top of this table that's really catching my eye is this disc. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during blackness. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now is not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it! I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusty iron, hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. First of all, let's look at what the hell. The bloody knife, is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife into the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. It's possible that they stole this knife from the case, or did they hide it somewhere hard to find? Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Knife has been added to the truthful section of your hand. Okay, then what's this? Glow in the dark tape? Something's stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Yeah, that doesn't count as the truthful that I thought of. That's it was. Glowy sellotape. What is this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table? Hey, how'd you mean those aren't binoculars? Yeah, then what the hell are they?
Perhaps...
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I see them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, then did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Night vision goggles have been added to the true bullet section of your hand. Okay, now the bit up and red. The body is collapsed face down onto the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Monokuma file number 1 has been updated in your handbook. Check the truth bullets menu to review it. Is that everything from under this table? Night vision goggles, dark tape, knife, the body. Oh, there's something. Blood stain. The flowing blood from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. There's a lot of blood and there's a lot of blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. What's down under the table is an added to the truth bullet section of your hand. I'm pretty sure I've investigated... I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Bianca's death. Now then, what else should we investigate?
Hajime.
A moment. What is it now?
Hey.
When we're finished with this investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and if you only give a set similar to mine. Set? We both harbor special feelings towards Hope Creek Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's not much time for that to chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. You'll be great help. Special feelings, huh? Even though what you said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now,
I guess for now we should search the inside of this little building. This is what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Whoa, hello. I see you did hear something, right?
I see.
Apparently a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot.
Yes.
So that's why I'm using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason now. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was thinking just the same thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, how'd you know? So you did hear, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. We were. I mean, totally. Doc has amazing voice control and doesn't blare out really loud all the time. Not only do I have a perfect face, smile, and personality, I also have perfect ears. Like, see? If you're hearing so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, correct? You couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, correct? Just leave it to you, Bookie. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Eh? La di la di la. I'll heartily eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kinda heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy, it's so wrong. You should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Yeah, anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you take a bite out of Hajime later. Stop it! What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuishi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there was more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell was going on here? And this is... What do you mean? How about that? Why don't we discuss this after we've investigated a little more? For now I can't really say anything, sorry. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, do you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite you! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? It's a joke! You've got big teeth. Ibuki's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your hand. He really does have big teeth. Cases of toilets? This has been locked the entire time, right? It's locked? Someone appears to be inside. This is a unisex bathroom. I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Someone in there! We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but... there's no response. This is getting us nowhere. I guess we should give up for now. Check it later. Yeah, you're right. Bye. The fire extinguisher's not close. There's no point going outside. Is this the office they were on about? No. Okay, let's try going the other way. See what we find out. Ah, Sonia, what's up? What the fuck is this? Wait, looks like a door. Sonia, what's up? There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange,
It
no?
appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps...
It's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Okay. Fire doors. Cheers. I just walked through her, didn't I? Anyway, kitchen. And I was just in here with Byakuya, but something might have changed. Maybe. Sanitary's in here at least. Right. Equipment list. Let's have a look. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Okay, nope. Well, just from reading through the list, it seems that the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from the outside. From outside, then how would the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat down. If that's the case, he probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't matter. I agree. Might come in handy later though. This equipment list has been added to the troop bullet section of your hand. Chinese job? Yeah, I've already done this. Huh? Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. The dish bits for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama as you do. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my own town, let alone Aoyama as you do. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself. It's so big, but where did you get it? Yeah, it's not gonna matter. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? It's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they do like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild, he's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azubu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
man.
I guess his meat has gone to waste since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate my food were Akane and Teko. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Teko, who took some portion for herself. Don't say that. I thought I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there's really a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that kill. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes has been added to the truth bullets of your section of your handbook. Okay, so what's up there, Joel? Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout territory? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to scream my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too, it was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you just use that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not quite that easy. Territory's account has been added to the troop bullet section of your hand. Yes, it's pretty much finished investigating the kitchen. Heck, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Bye! Pretty much done in the kitchen. Okay, if I can't If you can't use the... I always thought a gas stove didn't need electric. Yep, guess you learn something new every day. What's up, Nagato? How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell? What's going on here? Or, this is... You should wonder. Wonder what? Maybe he saw something. Did I go in the dark pit? Maybe. Holy crap, it's dusty in here. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Whoa.
My hands are full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs, so there's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Right, what the hell is this office? Okay. That boxes? So there's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. Yeah, so she leave them alone then.
Yep.
A wise decision. Bedsheet? Looks like bedsheet. A huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
This is a tablecloth. Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see it that clearly. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a blood stain. Which means that tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has blood stain on it, then there's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. No if about it. It is a blood stain. How's it doing that? The irons? Are these irons? I said they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on? Yep. It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister. Interesting. Irons in the storage room have been added to your true bullet section of your handle.
Hajime.
How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time, you know. Let's move on and investigate the other places already. I get it, you're right. Fine. Leave. So, where else can we investigate? Like, seriously, bro, where else can we investigate? Byakuya was able to say something like, okay, I get it. Right, I know where I have to go. If he's mourning, how come he could say that? Then it's obvious I have to go back to here. How could you have said that? Whatever did he see? Clearly, it was this glow in the dark stupid thing. Yada. Stop. Morning. It must be this. There's something stuck to the back of the table. This is duct tape, but there also seems to be paint applied to it. If you look at it in the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dull. Could this be glowing paint? Anyone else gonna... Okay, maybe the knife? Bloody knife on the floor. This is really the weapon that killed Byakuya. When did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of the building. Is it possible they stole this knife from the case? Or did they hide it somewhere hard to find? Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's paint been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dull. This might be glowing paint. Right, fine, it's not now. Okay, then maybe if I go outside. I'm just running out of options now. Oh, the office is here. The office is. What in the hell? The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Roger. It's fucking high up if nothing else. That must be this old building circuit breaker. Blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. This is why it's so mysterious. And there's a Monokuma in that cupboard. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right, even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone who must have reset the breaker after the blackout will do. I did it! Ah, it's here!
Actually...
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout. So I'm the one who had to reset the circuit breaker. By the way, I'm not the only one who tripped. I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, fortunately, my eyes work real good at night, so so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Mark! I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. No, I mean, he's such a shame. So, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
So, what the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. Okay, I'm collecting this friggin' bear. It's genuinely in the look. What the? Do it! It's just there. There we go. It's in the cupboard. That's so creepy.
I've been found.
4 or 5 of them. Whatever. Okay, let's just talk to Kazuchi.
Maybe.
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean.
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got her, she was gone.
Well.
If she into this too loud, there else Miss Sonia will yell at Pekka's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looked kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Kazuichi's account has been added to the truthfulness section of your handbook. Alright, just work from one side to the other. This Duramelon case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya acquired.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. It's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duramelon case with him, right? Take it out. I brought it with me just so there's no need to worry. Is it okay to take that key without any permission?
Now.
Depends the time for what the crime scene, but if we didn't, then we can't check inside this kit. Right. So I should open. This guy didn't feel any remorse. Hey,
See?
it's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron screws, and various tools are crammed inside. Yeah, this is right. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. Guess you're right about that.
Hey.
There might be more clues to this place, at this place too, so let's try and investigate carefully. Okay, like this AC timer thing, which I can't look at. No, remote control. This remote control, it's for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is also set to 11:30. Isn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? Right. Then what's up, Becco? I can already tell you doubts me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in his office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here. Does that mean?
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the Duramelon case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So what'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Pekka suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. What happened? No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me, what was that?
Hey.
Pekka, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or the cottage. Huh? Seems like it will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pekka wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Pekka as it is. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool she didn't like run away or anything?
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is?
Now then.
Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now then. Okay. The only place I haven't investigated is the bathroom.